Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Minecraft Engineering. Now, I'm continuing this from the last episode, and as you can see, I've done some work in between episodes, and you're probably wondering what on earth is going on here. Like I said, I want to head off in this direction with the quarries. I've then planned out with some floor objects, if you like, of where the water pumps are going to go. So I'm going to have one there, one here, because two water pumps per combustion engine, which will probably sit here, and it's going to be a basic mirror image on the other side. Last time I pumped this pipe to here because this is where the refinery is going to go. Like I said, I still have no idea why it's not coming up refinery. It's coming up this stuff, but I'm sure it's called an oil refinery. I'm sure there might be another word for it, but I cannot remember. Can't find it online. However, I do need some tanks. I just need to finish this off with some cobblestone. I don't want to leave it cobblestone because I think marble quirk it's called does look a lot better. I've done some digging around in the area before and there is marble, so fingers crossed that's what the quarry brings up in these areas. As you can see, we've got the oil platform here, which comes along with the pipe and in. And up here, I've started the other one, which comes along, and I'm going to come all the way back down into here. In the previous episode, you seen me discussing this, and I'm actually just trying to put it into action, get it all laid out. I think I've underestimated the size that this is actually going to be. So for example, this is just the quarries with the water pumps, whereas this is going to be feeding multiple factories and then the ginormous supermarket. But I don't really like deserts. I'm probably just going to have to direct it somewhere else, probably in this area, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You can see my nice slime trees on the map there. So what I'm currently doing is I've been smelting some cobblestone to make stone, as I need more stone fluid pipes, and sand for glass, because I need glass to make the pipes as well. So I'll wait till these are done, and then we'll continue piping out this oil system. And whilst I've been waiting, I finally remembered the word, and it's a distiller or a distillery. And this is what we need for the oil. Thank God I remembered that. However, it does take a diamond gear, which is 4 diamond. I need 2 of them, so that's another 8 diamond away just for these distilleries. So in total for the quarry and the 2 distilleries, I'm going to have to be using 4, 8, 11, yeah, 19 diamonds in total, which is quite a hefty amount, but I think I have 27, 23, which is fine, got plenty. And plus, once the quarries get down to bedrock, we should be getting quite a lot of diamond. I am smelting quite a lot because I used, I think, about, was it 40 pipes, and it only got me to here. The reason that's continued is because I had to dig into the sand region, but it's only to about here. But I've dug until here because if I head straight down, it hopefully will line up here. But this is quite a big journey. Smelt as much as I can, make as many pipes as I can. That reminds me, have I got enough sealant? No, so I'm going to go and take down some of the slime trees. And if you've seen Art Attack, here's what I made earlier. If you're watching this video and haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, it's free. Also hit the notification bell, which is right next to the subscribe symbol, and that will allow you to see my videos straight away as soon as I upload. I really appreciate it. So the glass is done. Cobblestone, well, stone is nearly there. Get some slime. And then change that to pipe sealant. So got quite a lot there, however not as much as I'd like, however it's a start and it'll get me closer to home as well once I continue this, so each time I won't have to go as far back as I should. I accidentally made a bunch of cobblestone transport pipes because I forgot to smelt the cobblestone into stone, so I've got these sitting here for whatever reason if I need them in the future, but I probably won't, but I'll just keep them anyway. And there we have a full stack of stone. Perfect. And turn these into pipes. Probably going to get a lot here. Yep, ideal. Change these into fluid pipes. Got some left over, which is fine, because I will probably need more. Just stick them in here. As per usual, it's night again, so I'm going to sleep and head back past the village and continue the route back here. That's me arrived, and as you can see, it's the exact same setup as the previous episode, which is the other oil fountain next to base. I didn't want to show me doing all this because it's just repetitive and no one wants to see that. So it's the exact same setup. If you haven't seen that episode yet, I'll stick a link in the video so you can go and watch that just now on how I done this, if you've never done it before. I'm just going to continue off this pipe. I got it to here because I feel like if I head in this direction, then it's going to line up hopefully perfect with where the distilleries, not refineries, are going to go. However, I think I might raise it slightly because I'm going to have to dig a lot otherwise, so just extend this up. Maybe one more. And just head back the way. I'm down to my last 57 pipes, but we've passed the village already. As we can see, it actually shows the pipe on the map, which for some reason I absolutely love because it just shows the progress that we're making. You can see the base is actually starting to look a lot more industrial, if you like. I'm probably just off centre, so I might, go left a bit and then down because I want to avoid as much water as I can, but then again I'll be heading through all those trees, which will be a nightmare, so screw it, I'm just going to go over the water as best I can. And also while I'm doing this, I've got a funny feeling that the oil fountains that I've chosen, not that I've chosen them specifically because it's the only ones that I've seen that are close to base, is that I don't think they're actually big enough. And for some reason I think that it's literally going to fill the pipe and that's all it's going to be. But like I said before, I want to pump this oil into diamond tanks and see how much we get. But as long as we get the quarry started to start giving us lots of resources, then I don't really mind going off on another adventure trying to find some more oil fountains. I know I'm calling them oil fountains, but I hope you understand exactly what I mean by that. It's not too bad going over the water actually, just need to get it right. And that's me out of pipes already. So as we can see, I can just see on my mini-map that there's one slime tree that's finished growing, so that at least can get more pipe sealant. And yeah, just going to repeat what I've done earlier. I'll probably cut it all out because you don't need to see, and then hopefully I'll be back here with more pipes. And just like that, I'm back with some more pipes. See how far we get this time, hopefully a bit closer. And that's me ran out, and I've hit the sort of forest area this time. See how far away I am. Not too far at all, slightly off from where I need to be. But what I'm going to do is once I get to the water, I'm going to see how far away I am from this cutout that I've done because I want it to be exactly in line with the other one. Move it across and continue over. Hopefully another stack of fluid pipes will probably do it, but I've got some stone smelting just now to help me out. In the meantime, I'm just going to create a channel for this pipe to continue on, so I don't need to do it whilst, plumbing it in. Just so I don't have to do it at the same time as plumbing this. And just like that, back with more pipes. I'm really not that far away now. It's literally just there. I've only got 58 pipes left, so I'll see what I can do. However, like I said, I would like to go... That's probably in line there. So We'll get it to here. And then I'll start heading down the way. That's me reach the water. And I'm just going to put it straight across the water because one, it looks a little bit neater than having it straight across the sky, and also it's quite a good platform to cross the water with. I'm going to go that little bit further, and I'm just going to cover this as well. Just so it's that extra little bit more hidden. And I'm going to do some here so it looks natural. Nice. I'll get it to this level, so I'll just put this here. And that's me ran out again. However, I'm right next to base this time, and I'll channel this out because I'm going to do the same as the other side, which is have it 2 down, so that once it's plumbed in, and there goes my spade, so that once it's plumbed in, it's covered up and it's all nice and neat. I'm thinking once the pipe comes along, I'll only really need it to go up 1 and then into the back of the refinery. I've probably went a little bit too far with this one. So it'll come in here, up 1 in the back of the distillery, so I don't need these 3, which I can use for the other side. Get some more pipe sealant. I keep getting so many eggs, but it's ideal because when it comes to the chicken farm, I've got plenty to spawn and plenty to start off with making different types of recipes and foods and stuff like that. Got a little bit of stone here, some more glass. Let's make some more pipes. I don't need that much, so I'm just going to probably make 32 or something on top of that, so yeah, it's enough. May as well make another spade whilst I'm here and sleep, because it is night time again. The horse's lead had snapped and was just lying on the ground, and I had to reattach to the horse and back to the fence, which I'm not sure why that happened, but at least the horse didn't run away. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Don't think I've got enough arrows for this. Oh, no! What a scary looking guy. Finish this pipe off, and that's the pipes. That's both pipes where I need them to be, which is exciting because now we can make distilleries and tanks. And once the tanks are in place, we can then go and redstone torch both sets of pumps, and it'll start pumping the oil to the tanks. So I'm going to do that just now. I am running out of baked potatoes. Did I actually save some potatoes for before? I swear I did. Yeah, so I've got some potatoes here that I need to plant. So next episode, I'll probably start doing a farm and get some food resources. Not that I need them because I do have food sources in here. However, it's something that I would like to have nearby where I can just farm whenever I need to. Diamond tank. What do I need for this? Gold tank, silver tank, iron tank. If I go in here, I've got some gold, silver, iron, glass, which I need more of. Got some sand here, which probably isn't enough. Just need to nip over here, get some more sand. Love how everything is literally next to the base. Just makes things so much easier. Again, I'll probably get another stack of this because the amount of glass that you need to make things is unbelievable. I've got 27 glass, so I'll see how far I get with that. Need a normal tank first. Iron. Silver. Gold. And this is where I sacrificed my first diamonds, which hurts my soul. However, this is what leads to more diamonds. So that's us got our first diamond tank, which is perfect. And because we've got 2 oil pumps, I need to make another 17 glass. I'm being impatient, but I've been looking forward to this. I need 1 glass. And 2 diamond tanks. Now I'm going to make the distilleries. I keep thinking it's a refinery, but it's not. Distill. There we go. Oh, but I need tanks and redstone torches. So what was that? So I need 2 of them, 4 in total. Some redstone. And 6 tanks, so 8 times 6. 48 glass. Need more sand. 3 tanks. 1, 2, 3. Diamond gear. Oh, how did I not even spy that? I'm sure I've got some wooden ones here. Yep. So wooden, stone, iron, gold. Another 4 diamond to sacrifice, but needs must because, like I said, this is all going to get us more diamond. Distiller. That's 1 distiller made. Absolutely buzzing with that. 1 more to go, and then we can plumb everything in and get pumping oil. 1, 2, 3. And distiller number 2. Now we can put the distillers down, we can put the tanks down, and then we can go over to the pumps, put the redstone torches down, and that should pump the oil back into the tanks. For some reason, I made another 4 redstone engines and torches thinking that I hadn't made one for the other pump I was doing earlier. It turns out I did in a previous episode, so we've got these set in for future, which I'm definitely going to need. So I've slept again. I'm going to head back over and get some of this planted down. Right, distiller number 1. Like I said, I don't really want to be using cobblestone. I'm going to be changing all this when I get some proper resources from the quarry, but this will do in the meantime. I wanted it to come in 1, and then up 1, like this, and then into the back of the distillery. So place that there. Distiller. Nope, that's wrong, because I want it to go into the tank first, like so, and that'll hold 64 buckets worth of oil. Then I want it pumped out into the distiller, and that's when the other redstone engines come in play, because I need a pump here, then into the distiller. If I set this up right, I think that is right. I think the oil goes in here, and then the fuel starts building up on the front. I'll grab those other engines. Actually, I forgot I need to make a wooden transport pipe. Is that such a thing? Extraction pipe. I think that's for fluid and items. Transport pipe. Is there a wooden fluid? Yes, there is. So I'll go make one of those. Well, actually two. I believe it's just glass and wood either side. So that's the transport. And I only need two, so because I only need two, I can just put two down, two of this, and that's the fluid one's done. Perfect. So plant this down. And you'll notice that there's this solid side. Now this is the side that's going to be extracting. If this was on the distiller side, then it wouldn't work because it's the wrong way. And to sort this out, you need to build a wrench. Which is this one here, I believe. It's not that hard to make, but just if you've put something down and it's not working, it's probably because you've got this in the wrong direction. I like to use levers inside of buildings, whereas the pumps outside are redstone torches. I'm not sure why, it's just the way I like to work. So I'll put that on top with a lever on top as well. So that means that when the oil comes into the tank, turn that on and it'll pump it into the distillery. And then the next stage is to have two combustion engines, one here and one here each side, which will then pump the fuel out and off to the quarries. So I'll replicate what I've done here on the other side. And just like that, I've pretty much done it. And again, another OCD Minecraft thing, I like the levers pointing in the same direction. As you can see, they both line up. Don't ask me why, I just like things neat, which isn't a bad thing. Now, I can take the redstone torches and turn them on. So now I'm up here, I'll just place the torches behind these and they will start pumping and we should see it come out the top here. Takes a couple of seconds because the redstone engines need to power up, and there we go, that's it coming out now. Now the good thing about this is the redstone engines don't need any maintenance. This is them from now on. The redstone torch powers them and they don't heat up, they don't blow up, they just keep powered, and if there's nothing there they just sit idle in red, which is completely fine. Now if I go down here, we can see that this is getting smaller because it's pumping the top layer first and then it'll go into this pool, and as you can see we have oil in the pipe and that'll just go back to the diamond tank. I'm just going to hang around here for a bit and just make sure it's doing what it's meant to be doing. Usually there's a pipe that comes out of the pump and goes all the way down. That might happen when this has reached the pool level, which it nearly has. There we go. And that's going to start pumping. I've just noticed this little overflow here. I'm just going to fix that whilst I'm here. I don't think this will make a difference, but just to keep it all contained. We can see that the level is actually getting shorter, it's disappearing, but this goes hopefully all the way down to bedrock, but if not, we should have a good amount of oil. I need to do the same with the other pump I set up earlier, but I'm going to make sure that it's going to the tank and slowly filling up. Yeah, it's not reached here yet because it does travel quite slow. Can we see it from here? Nah, not yet. So in the meantime, I'm going to turn this one on. As I said earlier, I've got a funny feeling that this won't be enough oil for the length of pipe that I have. We just need to wait and find out. Same idea again with the redstone torches. Power these on. let them warm up slightly, and then we'll check out down here and make sure that this drops to the level, and then the oil pump drops that pipe down into the oil pool. And as per usual, it feels like the daytime lasts a minute, but we'll just hang around to make sure this is working before we leave, because for some reason I just hate coming back here, especially because we started off in that tiny stupid little hut and I'm enjoying being back at base. However, needs must. Got the oil flowing out into the pipe. This is nearly down at the pool level, and there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get back to base before I die, have a little break, and then I'll see if the tanks fill up with oil. Please tell me I've got food. Yes I do, and I'm about to die. Get me home. So that's me slept. I'm just going to have a little break in real life and I'll be back soon. However, for you guys, it'll be now. Right, let's go and check and see if the oil has made it back to the tanks. This one's got a long way to go, so I'm not surprised it hasn't. Try this one. It's nearly filled the tank already, which is fine because it just means it'll start filling the pipe up all the way back. But the reason I've done it to the tank is because if this turned off for whatever reason, you know, maintenance or adding something on, it would start heading back the way and then it would take all that time to come back down again. So I'm glad I've done this setup, and once I've got more resources I can add height to the tank and it'll just keep filling up even more. So now I guess the race is on to make combustion engines, which I can't actually remember to make. That's really not that difficult. So I'm going to leave that for next episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already, please do, and also the notification bell next to it, and that way when I do upload you'll be able to see it straight away. I feel like we've made great progress this episode, you know, getting the finally remembering that it's a distillery and not a refinery, getting the tanks, getting both the pumps turned on, so now we have oil to the base, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. So next episode, I'm going to be building the combustion engines, which I've just seen, not too hard to build at all. For some reason I thought they used diamonds. And I'm also going to do the potato farm, which again, not that difficult whatsoever. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.